Have you ever had those moments where you feel completely drained and exhausted? It feels like you have nothing more to give and you're just burnt out. Today, we're talking about what to do when that happens and what to do when you have no more energy to give. Oftentimes, when people come to me struggling with this problem, they want to know how to get productive again ASAP. Typical high achiever. But the thing is, when you're feeling that way, the best thing that you can do is truly begin to learn how to slow down, switch off, and give yourself time to heal. Now, without the right strategies, it can actually take your body years to recover from burnout. So what often happens is people may experience a burnout, they get up, they get back, and they then continue to experience these burnout cycles where they will push, 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 or everything seems, quite normal. Then eventually they collapse. They crash to rock bottom, and then it's like a cycle again and again and again, these ups and downs of pushing, 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 feeling somewhat normal, and then crashing. So I call this burnout cycles. And if you're experiencing these burnout cycles, experiencing these ups and downs, it is actually a signal that something is wrong. And it's really unhealthy to be putting in your body and living life in that cycle, because you're putting your body and your health under so much stress. It is a chronic stress when you're continuously caught in these burnout cycles. So it is catastrophic for your health. You should not be pushing yourself to the point of burnout. And when you have these repeat cycles, it stresses on your health and your well-being. So it's important to start to learn how to slow down, how to be in the present moment, how to switch off to heal and restore your energy, and how to actually maintain your energy so you can have sustainable performance in your life. Life is so short, life is so present. You want to be there, making the most of it, and that requires you to be playing the game for long term, not getting caught in these sprints and collapses, sprints and collapses. So we have to learn how to slow down, be in the present, and just be without needing to do. In modern day living, we are so wired to always be on. There's, all of the responsibilities, work, home life, family life, relationships, social media, the news, constant notifications, emails, deadlines, emotional downs. All of this keeps your nervous system extremely activated and wired for survival mode, which is not sustainable. Eventually, your energy becomes drained and you start to feel a bit empty. If you find it really difficult to switch off, I usually see that it's because of a number of reasons. Maybe you're always pushing to do more because you're struggling to say no, and you're struggling to set healthy boundaries, or you're pushing to do more and overachieve because deep down, either consciously or unconsciously, there is a deep insecurity and fear that you're not good enough. Maybe you're looking for external validation and you're measuring your worth and success on how much you're able to achieve and get done. Maybe you're lacking the confidence and the self-worth to live life on your terms. So you end up feeling like you're on the hamster wheel trying to please everybody else, and you're not respecting your needs. It keeps you in a state of chronic stress and a trauma response that keeps you wired in survival mode. And it's a protection mechanism to try to stay safe. Your life is set up in a way that doesn't allow you to switch off. Either you're struggling to manage external triggers, or you're misaligned in your life, or you don't have the systems and support that allow you to thrive. It could also be that you're in your masculine energy and your feminine energy is wounded and depleted. So you really struggle to just be in your feminine. All of these things can be fixed and managed, even if it feels impossible for you right now. It's a universal truth that whenever there is a problem, there is a solution to that problem. It is time to be resourceful and find the actual solution to your problems and the way that you are feeling this way. And this is what I help my private clients to do. So step by step, we go to the root of the imbalances and we bring it back into balance, because I believe that's the only way that we can truly heal. We have to go into the root. Now, not everything in your external environment we can change or really control, but the key is being able to restore the balance on the inside, how it is triggering you and how something on the outside is making you feel. So the most important thing is to come out of survival mode, to come back into your body, to truly unwind and restore your nervous system. Switch off and just be. When your energy is depleted and you're feeling burnt out and you're disconnected from yourself, you're not present and you're not embodied in yourself, and your energy is like leaking out. So how I help women to do this is through re-regulating their nervous system, literally releasing stress, trauma from their body, from their mind, from their energy, with powerful embodiment practices that restore your energy and get you present in your body. And these practices, they rejuvenate and re-energize you. They bring back your life force. Bring pleasure back into your life again so you can start feeling good again. Restore your energy. A huge contribution to you feeling drained is to do with your emotional health. And so often that part of the puzzle is overlooked. Let's say you're constantly busy, you're pushing, and you're pushing down, all of these negative emotions. Maybe there's sadness, there's grief, there's guilt, there's shame, there's anger, there's frustration. And you're too busy to feel them, and you don't want to feel them because it's uncomfortable. So you push it all down and you numb it out so you can't feel. So you distract yourself from feeling these uncomfortable feelings. Now, doing this drains you and it depletes your energy because you are holding on to a whole load of negative emotions and negative thoughts, and that negative energy is draining you. So it's so important and vital to heal your emotional wounds, to release these negative emotions so that you can maintain emotional balance. Now, I do this through emotional healing and emotional letting go. I literally help my clients to reconnect to their body, reconnect and rediscover, okay, there is some emotional wounds here. We're just going to release them. Very easy, very simple, and they immediately start to feel emotionally lighter. So powerful, so life-changing, and it gives you back your energy. These negative emotions, they are very low vibrational energy. They drain your energy. When you allow yourself to elevate your emotional state and you can start to access higher states of bliss, of joy, of gratitude, of love, of peace, these are much more powerful and potent energies. So you're going to be revitalizing your energy, regaining new life force. It's going to help you to go so much further in your life. I mean, think about it. Who do you think is going to live longer? A healthy and happy person, or somebody who is depressed, or somebody who is angry? Obviously, the person who is happy and healthy and emotionally balanced is going to live a much healthier, more energized, and more fulfilling life. And it's so liberating getting free from these stuck emotional wounds, negative emotions. Some of them you probably don't even realize are there. You don't even realize that you're holding on to these things, especially if it is your pattern and your default way of just pushing things down and numbing it out. If you've maybe gone through something in the past which was actually quite something heavy, but you skipped past the point of healing and you hurried back to continue on with your life, there is definitely some emotional scars there that is worth unpacking. I'll just share with you quite vulnerably, my own personal journey. When I was struggling with burnout, I was working really intense hours, and alongside that, I was going through a really traumatic relationship, abusive relationship. It was abusive emotionally, mentally, and in the end, physically as well. And I was dealing with all of that while extremely busy at work, and I used work as an escape to try and numb out the pain that I was feeling in my personal life and to try and escape like all of the nasty things that were unfolding. And as soon as that relationship finished and I was able to escape from that relationship, I skipped the healing part. I just kind of went back to trying to live a normal life and just trying to pick myself up. I was doing all of the yoga, all of the meditations, but that only goes so far. It doesn't actually go deep enough into those emotional wounds. So doing it consciously and intentionally and with the purpose of actually clearing out your emotional fitness, it's so important. And the result of working on your emotional health and your emotional fitness is feeling more radiant, feeling more joy, feeling more alive. Isn't that beautiful? You don't have to wait till the weekend to feel alive. You can actually have that emotional feeling every day. Restore your physical health and your fitness. Now, for optimum energy and sustainable performance, where you're not having these energy dips and you're not experiencing burnout, you need to be eradicating stress from your body and bringing your body into the most vital state. Now, I do this with my clients through nutrition and movement and through holistic performance and self-care, and through optimizing what you eat and how you move, how you take action, how you look after yourself, how you relate to other people, and how you use your energy. So it's very holistic, and we optimize all of these things to your unique mind, body, and energy type. And this is known as optimizing for your bio-individuality, and it is vital. It is the key to unlocking the secret to your happiness, to your long-term health and longevity. Knowing how to work with your body, so liberating and so essential, because otherwise you're just like second guessing, doing things that actually aren't the best fit for you. The truth is, there is no one-size-fits-all approach to health and fitness and well-being. So when you learn to work with yourself, you get the best results. Simple as that. When you have the right approach for you and your body and your mind and your energy and everything in your life, you're going to get the best results. So that means you're going to be in the best energy. That means you're going to be able to go much further for much longer and achieve the things that you want to achieve in your life. That means you're going to have more longevity and live a healthier and happier and longer life. So I know your life is probably very busy, probably very full, and there's a lot that you want to achieve. Give yourself the best chance to do that. And it will be so much easier. It becomes so much more effortless when we're working with ourselves rather than against ourselves. Now, the last one is a bit of a fun one. Discover your radiant self. Deep down inside of you, there is a true and authentic radiant part of you. It is your essence. It is what makes you you. Allow that radiance to shine through you. So many women are disconnected from that part of themselves. They are oftentimes trying to fit into a box or trying to be normal, trying to be perfect or trying to be professional. And there's that real part of themselves, that authentic part of themselves, which is like slowly dying and depleting. Rediscover that part of you. That is where your life force is. That is where your confidence is. That is where your creativity is. That is where your ability to fall in love with life and to feel pleasure and to feel sensual is. Rediscover your connection to source and to the divine inside of you. It's like awakening up this more limitless energy and potential inside of you, where you feel radiant, you feel confident, and you feel unstoppable. So start to think about what you authentically want to do. What is going to fill up your cup and make you feel really, really alive today? And what is going to help you fall in love with life today? Then do that thing today. Do it. Give yourself that radiance and that nourishment. Make a sustainable change. Get off the burnout cycle. Set yourself up for a permanent shift that allows you to live in your highest state, where you feel energized and you're happy and you're doing this without hitting the burnout cycle. There's a way to do that, And there's a way to make this a permanent change. And this is what I do with my clients. I do it through reprogramming their subconscious mind. So what we do is we remove the internal obstacles, we remove the limiting beliefs and the resistances that have been causing them to create stress and burnout patterns in their life in the first place, and which have been causing their energy to drain. Now, coming into this state of self-mastery, it allows you to no longer self-sabotage yourself. So it actually instead allows you to set yourself up for a happy and healthy life. And you are so worthy of it. You're so worthy of going into the root of these problems and not just looking for quick fixes. As we all know, the quick fixes, the magic pills, the treating the symptom and not the actual problem, it's never a long-term solution. It's just going to come back around and bite you in the butt much, much bigger later on. And I had to learn that the hard way. Like I said, I was trapped in these burnout cycles and I was doing all the yoga, all the meditation, eating healthy, working out. I was doing it all. But the root problems were still there. I was still lacking the fundamental things that I needed to have a healthy energy, to be healthy in my body, in my mind, and in my emotions. And that was the game changer. That is what set me free from these cycles of burnouts. That's what allowed me to restore and heal my energy. That's what allowed me to heal my body. And that is what allowed me to create a beautiful, meaningful, and fulfilling life that I'm wildly in love with today. I hope you enjoyed this video and it gave you a lot of food for thought. Now, if you want to start creating a healthier and happier life and you want to work through everything that I've mentioned here, then please do get in touch. Click down below. I take my clients on the Natural Balance program through every single change that I've mentioned here and so much more. So you're going to be feeling so amazing. You are worthy of it. So if that sounds like you and something you want to do, then click down below and let's talk. In the meantime, have a beautiful day. Please like this video, hit the subscribe button, and I'll be seeing you in the next video.